everyone, welcome back. Right, continuation of the chicken house build, and just a brief description on how how I set it out, and then we're going to start laying the brickwork. Then we're going to start laying the blockwork. Right, so I'm cheating a bit because 33 years in the trade, you tend to accumulate a few tools which are really helpful. This is a 3D laser line projector, yeah, so it can do 90-degree angles and a level as well, yeah. But what we're using now, so this is our starting point, which I'll mark with a pencil, yeah, and that gives us two lines at 90 degrees. What we have to do is check that the other end of that line falls somewhere within our trench line. I've got this device which tells me where it is. So there, we'll put a pencil line. So we know that we've got a straight line between those two. Now all we have to do is measure the distance. And we want 3 meters along that line. And then we can put a mark at 3 meters. So that gives us this line and then the distance to there. And the same the same on the short side. So we'll measure from the line. Two meters. As you can see, is 6'7" ish. So we'll put a mark at 2 meters there, which gives us the distance from that line to this back line. Again, we'll find this line now, which is 90 degrees to the long line, with our little finder thing. And it's there, pencil mark. So now we have the 2 meter distance line here, and the straight line from there. So now we can set our machine on this corner and set the other two angles. Okay, so what I've done now is move the laser projector from that corner to this corner on the cross that we made. So we move it in place. See the spot on there. Go too far, it tells you to go the other way. So we're measuring now the 3 meter distance and put the pencil line in. That gives us this 3 meters here, or nearly 10 foot. And then we can check the line, because we've set that corner at 90 degrees. So we're looking at here. So where these two cross, exactly 90 degrees from that corner and 3 meters. You recording? So basically I've set the receiver on the pencil line which is 3 meters from the corner, yeah? And then we can adjust the laser. Just turn it until so the last nail goes in the last point where the 2 lines cross. And that should give us a perfect square, no, rectangle. So we've decided that the door is going to go in this corner. But before we do that, I'd just like to show you something I intend doing. So these blocks are made up of cells, 3 cells. So because this doorway is going here, I want to make 2 reinforced concrete columns either side of the door to make the doorway stronger. So what we do is, with the wrong hammer, knock out the bottoms of the 2 blocks, and we'll lay them this way down. Okay. And we'll have a 500 wide doorway, and then our next block will go here. These 2 blocks will lay upside down, which they are now. They're all upside down because you're supposed to lay these blocks on a bed of mortar like so. So we'll start with this one. So we have our mortar mix made up. This I'll show you. Here, which is 4 parts sand, 1 part. Do that just so you can see it. 4 parts sand, 1 part cement. Nice standard mix for laying blockwork and brickwork. Just quite simply the edge of the block to your line. And then what we'll do is drill a hole into the concrete below. About 4 inches, 100 mil. Set in our rebar. We'll check that for a line and level. And then we'll fill this first block, first section, with the mortar mix, which will carry on up through, making it a reinforced column. So I'll drill for the column the other side of the door. I I don't know who mixes concrete, but after one day it's really hard. Just so you can see, I'll clear that out. Like I said before, about 100mm thick, deep. Make sure it's upright. A little bit of mortar. This is just a quick video of the clouds rolling down over the top of the Gardenia mountain. Really eerie, but beautiful to see. And here we have a surprised visitor that Ange nearly stood on, going down the steps. It's a young ladder snake. Come on this side. Little baby.
Yeah.
Feisty little baby.
Yes. I'm glad I didn't step on him.
Boris.
Yeah, I thought.
So we're sorry the video this week is a little bit short, but We've both been busy with other things which will make next week's episode really busy. But one of the problems as well we've had with time is, as you can see from the sneaky picture I took, Ange had to have an MRI because she's had pain in her hip, and I had to have an MRI because slight pain in my back. It turns out that Andrea has literally no cartilage left in her right hip, and I've fractured my spine. So great fun. We'll see what happens with the results of that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully we'll see you next week for a bumper edition of lots of stuff happening.